Yo, what's up? Oh, my homies, dudes and dudettes. It's your boy Will back. Man, I got a lot of good stuff for y'all. Warning, this may be a long video. As a matter of fact, I think it is going to be a long video. This is my fragrance haul for the winter of 2017-2018. My winter haul. All right, let's go. Man, I got so many fragrances. Which one should I start with? Which one? Let's see. Oh, let me get your tissue before I start that. Hold on a second. Whew. All right, here we go. Let's start with this first one. Is Hollister Man Amber. Oh man. Here's the box. Go. And this one comes in this gold bottle. Pretty simple, but kind of classy at the same. Now this one is it's one of those fragrances that if you want something that smells like a niche fragrance, but don't want to pay the niche price, I think I got this for maybe about $10 or $12. This is, oh, it's so dark and rich. It smells like amber, like the name says. But it's a really rich formal scent. So yeah, it's hard to describe. This smells like niche quality. It doesn't smell like something that you would just pick up at a store. This is probably the best one that Hollister made. I know they have some other ones, but I haven't tried any of the other ones. This is the only one I tried so far. Good one. And it's a cheap one. If you want niche quality for a cheap price, this is the best one to go for. All right. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. It smells so good. All right, next up, let's go with, man, I got so many to go through. This is going to be a long video. Is Insurrection Wow. Now, this one is not a new fragrance. Oh, the Hollister is not a new fragrance either. But this one's not a new fragrance. This is just new to me. This is the first time I got it. I had the Insurrection Pure 2. The one that smells a little bit like, I think it smells like Creed Aventus or something like that. I like it, but it just doesn't last that long. So I ended up giving it to my son, and he wears it all the time. But anyway, this one is supposed to smell like one of the, what's the guy's name? Terry Mugler fragrance. I think it's supposed to be Pure Havana. I haven't smelled Pure Havana, which from what I've been told, I'm missing out on a lot. But if, god dang, this is a hard top, and it's a nice solid top too. But if this is what Pure Havana smells like, this stuff is good. Oh man, this one smells almost kind of candy-ish. I'm gonna have to find a spot to put these boxes. The smell is almost kind of candy-ish. I smell the something really sweet in it, but it smells like a sexy sweet. You know what I mean? Whew, this is a good one. This Insurrection Pure. I mean, not Insurrection Pure. Insurrection Wow. Yeah, So actually, this one kind of smells a little. No, not as much as that one. I was gonna say it smells niche, but not necessarily too much niche. So yeah, that's Insurrection. I'll probably do a review on these at some time. I'm just doing the unboxing and giving you guys, showing you what I picked up for the winter of 2017-2018. Next one up is Jaguar Classic Gold. Classic Gold. I heard about this one from somebody. I actually heard about this one from the Insurrection. Heard about this one from a couple of people actually. It's a nice bottle, you know, pretty classy. This is all gold if it's not coming through clear on the picture, and the bottle is see-through. My finger's in the back. Has the Jaguar symbol on it. And this one is more of a fresh kind of scent. Yeah, this one is more fresh, more for wintertime. I mean, summer or spring, not necessarily for the wintertime. The staying power for this one hasn't been too great for me. Oh, the staying power for the Insurrection Wild is pretty good. That lasts me for about 6 hours or so. But yeah, this one's more of a freshness. But it smells very, very plain, kind of barbershop-ish. Oh man, people calling me. So very barbershop-ish, but good stuff. All right, now we are. Let's get that box out of the way. Let's see. We are going to go with. Here's another one. This one is another fragrance that's not new, but it's new to me. This is Ragbar. Now, from what I've heard, this is supposed to be a knockoff of 24 Gold. Who's 24 Gold by? Scent Story. 24 Gold Scent Story. Yeah, I smelled that. They smell similar, but I wouldn't say they're. All right. Let's go on to the next one. The next one we're going to view is Yves Saint Laurent M7 Oud Absolute. Now, a long time ago, Yves Saint Laurent YSL made this one called M7, and it was, I've never smelled it. It's supposed to be so legendary. I mean, if you go online now to try to find the original bottle of the M7, it's so crazy. It's expensive. It's like $300 for 50 milliliters, something crazy like that. This bottle, but this is supposed to be kind of like a, I guess a revamp of it. I'm not sure what the original one smelled like, but you know, this one smells good because I never smelled it. But this is the bottle, M7 on the front, and the top kind of goes like this, and it's a section top, so you can't put it on. You can't put it on straight like that. It won't go in. But when you put it sideways, it clicks into place. See what I mean? Alrighty, let's get some tissue. Oh shoot! Told you I got a lot of bottles over here. This season. Ooh, this is nice and warm and cozy. This is definitely a winter scent. Cozy and actually, this could have been good for the holidays. I should have worn this for one of the holidays. But I'll get into my scents for the holidays later. But anyway, that's M7 Oud Absolute. There's the bottle. Click it in place. All right. On to the next one. This one is Deranged. Deranged from I think Rasasi makes this. Yes, Rasasi makes it. This one, I heard about this one from somebody. Who did I hear? Oh, Jeremy. Yeah, that's who I heard about it. Jeremy Fragrance. He said this was a pretty good one. But anyway, that's how the bottle looks. It's kind of like purplish juice. I don't know if that's coming through clear, but it's a see-through bottle. The top snaps into place, not snaps into place, but it's snug into place so you can pick it up from the bottom top if you want. And here we go. This one, you know how sometimes you get into a loop of like picking out a lot of fragrances that smell similar, or like some of the winter fragrances, a lot of them had that dark or amber or a sweet accord to it, and it smell kind of similar. This is one of those fragrances that's not going to be one of those. This has its own fragrance altogether. It smells nothing like anything else in my collection, but it smells good. I'm not saying it doesn't smell good. This can probably transfer from all 4 seasons. I will look at it more so for maybe spring and fall, and the way it smells kind of like kind of have a barbershop vibe with maybe extra women's shampoo in the background. So it's kind of soapy, but I'm not gonna get too deep into it. But anyway, it's a good one. Some of these I have and I've had, and I wore some of them. It's still Christmas time, so I'm digging the candy canes. I love candy canes, man. So anyway, this is another one. This is Halloween Man Shot, if I remember correctly. Halloween Man Shot. This was a test bottle. And it doesn't have the name on here. But if I remember correctly, it's called Halloween Man Shot, or One Shot, or something like that. This one, whoo! This is a creeper. I haven't heard a lot of people talk about it. I did hear about it from somebody. Oh my goodness, so warm and so sexy. Who that here? Oh, I know. My boy E from Simply Put Scents. Yeah. Nice warm scent. Smells a little amberish or some kind of sweet accord to it. Smells good. Good winter scent. All right, next one up is Sanders, Jill Sanders for Men. This one didn't have any wrapping on it. I don't think it was I didn't purchase it as a tester bottle, but I don't think it comes with the wrapping wrapped around it. Maybe not. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. I didn't get the wrapping. But anyway, this is the bottle. The bottle is kind of asymmetric, so it sits sideways. See what I mean? So it's got that slant, and top slips into place, and the bottle is still sits sideways. This one I heard about from I think I heard about this one from a couple of people. But this one I had this in my cart for a long time, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna get it. Maybe I am gonna get it. Maybe I'm not gonna get it. But once I got it, man, I didn't realize this was so good. This is such a clean, basic, well, not basic as in not smelling good, but basic as in easy to grab summer scent. This is, oh man, this is up there. This is up there with another summer scent that I got. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it was a tester bottle also. It's not new to this community. It's new to me. I just haven't got it. This will compare to that. Actually, I'll bring that one out next. Let me go in this. Oh man, that smells good. Let me go in this box and pull it out. Wait a minute. Here it comes. Here it goes. Here it goes. Here is the one I'm talking about. Booyah! Everybody knows this one. This is Chrome. You know, it's like a neighborhood legend fragrance. Everybody's used it. You know, it's a very, very safe scent for summertime. A lot of people even use it as their favorite, as their personal scent. But yeah, this one smells so fresh and so clean. So fresh and so clean. But, and it's, this was a tester bottle. So I got it so cheap. I think I got this for like $7. I ain't tell you prices of hardly any of these, but the Jill Saunders was, I think it was like $12. So yeah, all right, boom, boom, boom. Those are empty boxes. All right, okay. Let me bring the box over so I can get to these other fragrances. Hold on a second. All right, got the box over. It's starting to get a little warm in here, so I'm gonna get rid of this jacket. I don't know why I still had it on. I was trying to hurry up, get in and get this review done, and not have anybody jumping in, making cameos in my video. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But anyway, this one is Diesel Fuel Life Spirit. The Spirit. You got to remember the Spirit, because another one that's Diesel Fuel Life is not the same fragrance. But this one, this is another one I heard about from E. I think he did a review with his cousin, or I think it was his cousin. And he did a review with Tiff Benson too. And both of them liked this. And I was like, if they like it, I might need to try it out. You know what I mean? So I went and purchased it. And man, they ain't never lie. Now I tried to, it's wintertime now. And I tried to wear this like in the wintertime. Here in the DMV, it's been really, really, really cold. It's been like 10 degrees or 15 degrees, and then with a chill factor, wind chill factor of like 1 or 2 below or something crazy like that. So this hasn't been able to cut through this cold air. Now if I'm in the house, or if I'm in my work area, in my building where it's a controlled environment, then it's probably okay. But if you're trying to go outside and you're gonna be hanging outside or ice skating or doing anything like that, this is probably not going to make it through the winter air. This is probably better for a regular winter, like, you know, maybe 30 degrees, or for the fall. But it smells really, really, really good. And you can probably get away with spring nights, and maybe even summer nights too. But it's good scent. Next one up, this was another test bottle. This was Boss. Now this is the Boss. Let me see if I can. This is not going to show up on camera, but this is the Boss Intense. Is that Intense showing up? Oh, it is showing up a little bit. It's the Boss Intense. Now, they have the Boss Intense EDT and the Boss Intense EDP. And from what I've heard, the EDP is the one to get. This is actually the EDP that I got. All right? And I'm glad I did, because from what I've heard, I haven't tried the EDT, but from what I've heard, oh man, and this is a real crowd pleaser. This one is pretty good for the winter and the fall also. But from what I've heard, the EDT doesn't last as long as the EDP. This one I can get about 6-7 hours out of it. And then after that, becomes a skin scent, you know, like most fragrances. I haven't, you know, let me jump off topic for a minute. I've heard a lot of people say fragrances last for 10 to 12 hours. I haven't had many fragrances that last. I've had fragrances that last for 10 to 12 hours. But after about the 4th or 5th hour, unless you're smelling it like that, you don't really smell it. For most fragrances. There are some that are exceptions that, you know, up to 8 hours, you still feel them. You still can catch a whiff of it projecting. As a matter of fact, since I'm talking about that, this is probably one of my best come-ups that I've had for the winter of this year. And this has probably been my favorite scent. Oh my goodness. But this is Parfums Tamale Herot. This is one of those ones that will last and will project. I mean, literally project for 8 to 10 hours. This one of those ones that you gotta wash off. And man, oh my goodness, it smells so good. Oh my goodness, so good. Oh, and you know what people always say about the top being so heavy? It is heavy. That is the heaviest top that I have in my collection. Oh my goodness. This one is so, if you're trying to get into tobacco scents, this is a good one to try to get into. Oh my goodness, it smells so good and it lasts so long. And I think, and I've only got compliments from this. It was back in the box, but I did decant it into a little decant, and I've been using it. And another thing, from this one has ISO-E pure, ISO-E that pheromone fragrance. So that's probably why it smells so good and why you get so many compliments from it. But as far as it lasting long, I'm not sure. Parfums Tamale, they must put some magic potion in it or something to make the stuff last longer. But it's good stuff. I'll do a review on it. But for right now, I'm so happy to have this in my collection. Oh my. Woo! This was, oh no, I'll get back to that. I'll do another video and say what I was going to say. All right. Next one up is Ellis Oud Black Vanilla Absolute. Now this one is, oh my goodness, my phone is blowing up. So yeah, it is Ellis Oud Black Vanilla Absolute. They have, Ellis did like a little collection of the Oud Absolute or whatever it's called, and it was, I think it's like 3 or 4 in the collection. I smelled a couple of other ones, wasn't really impressed with them, but this one I was very impressed with. This another one that's not too expensive, but has niche quality fragrance to it. Look at this bottle though. Ellis stepped up. Look how nice and clean and black and gold, and this bottle cap nice and snug. Look at that. Can you see the detail on that cap? Let me get me out of the picture. No? No. Anyway. Smells, I mean, okay, it's used up. Gotta get some more tissue. So, oh my goodness. Whoo! Yeah, this is another, like I said, this is my winter collection, my winter haul, I should say. Not my winter collection because I have other fragrances, but this is another nice, sweet vanilla, kind of dark vanilla fragrance for the wintertime. Nice, cozy date scent too. You know, I don't know if I would wear it to work because I don't want to, you know, give the wrong impressions about things, but you know, do what you want to do. Wait a minute, why am I off center? Let me fix this. Let me fix this. There we go. All right. Next one up. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go ahead and crack open these. These are got two dual fragrances. Queen of Spades. Another one. I like DJ Cali. Do a fragrance, man. They've been doing some good stuff, man. This one, it's nice. This one is a sweet. My phone is blowing up. This one is a sweet floral kind of scent. And it imitates a very expensive fragrance from Xerjoff. I can't remember the name of the bottle. Actually, let me find out what the. You know what? This is just an unboxing, so it doesn't matter. But it's a knockoff of a Xerjoff fragrance. I think the bottle that they knocked off or they copied is supposed to be like a $700 bottle for 100 mils or whatever. But yeah, it smells good. I like it. It's a unisex fragrance. I'm going too deep into this because it's supposed to be an unboxing. We'll do a review on it later. The other one, this one, I have been loving. Oh my goodness. Evening with Mobster. Whoo! Oh, and you see they stepped up the game. How they doing the name? Look at that. Look at that. They putting the names on the side. Evening with a Mobster. Oh my goodness. Now people, I think they said they're supposed to smell similar to what's that fragrance? I can't remember. No. This is not it. It was the Mobster of the fragrance that I'm thinking about. I can't remember the name of the fragrance, but Evening with Mobster. This one's supposed to be inspiration of Creation Eve from Roja Dove. Man, and this one smells so good. Oh my goodness, it's a smoky sweet scent, and oh man, it just smells so good. I'm not going to go too deep into it because these are unboxings. These are not reviews, right? All right, let's pause for a minute. Take a break. All right, next one up. You ever walk through the store and you see a fragrance, have no idea about it, haven't seen the name before, never smelled, don't know the notes or anything, but you see a box and say, you know what? It's not too expensive. I'm going to try it out. I'm just going to go ahead and pick it up. That's what I did with this fragrance. This fragrance is called, I've never heard of it before. It's called Black. I think the company name is Black is Black. And the fragrance is called Modern Oud. Modern Oud. Yeah, just Modern Oud. Can you see that? called Modern Oud. I was walking through Marshalls, and this fragrance was just sitting on the counter, and it wasn't open, so I couldn't smell what it smelled like. But it was $9, so I was like, nah, I can't go wrong with $9, right? Here's the bottle. So I was like, you know, I can't lose with $9. Wait a minute, I need some more tissue. Hold on a second. All right, excuse me. So, like I was saying, I was like, I can't go wrong for $9. You know, even if I use it as a car air freshener, you know, $9, not that big of a deal for a 100 milliliter bottle, right? So I get home, did like this, sprayed it on some paper because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it on my skin. I don't know what it's gonna do. Smelled it, just like what I'm smelling now. Straight alcohol. Straight alcohol. So I was like, oh man, all right, they got me. So I took it and I sprayed it on my hand. First 5 minutes, it smelled like alcohol and some kind of sweet wood. Well, I guess it's called oud, but some kind of sweet wood, right? Man, after, and it's doing it on the paper too, after about 10 minutes, this stuff smells so niche. It smells like not exactly what it reminds me of is, it reminds me of like a Tom Ford fragrance. And it lasts and lasts and lasts. When I sprayed it on my hand, it was probably around 9 o'clock that night. I got back up the next morning, took a shower, like 6 o'clock in the morning, took a shower, and I could still smell it on my hand. It wasn't projecting. It was just, if I sniff my hand, I could smell it. This stuff, if you can find it, or if you're in the store, I think they even have it like online, like maybe a Fragrance X or a Fragrance Net, or what's the other one? Maybe even Notino. I think those places have it. I think even Amazon has it for, you know, a couple of dollars. It might be about $15 on Amazon. If you have a chance, get your hands on this. Don't be confused or put off by that first initial blast. The first 10 minutes, it's not good. It's not good, that first 10 minutes. 10, 15 minutes, just don't even smell it. After about 20 minutes, this thing is magic. And same thing on the paper. It changed on the paper too. But when you first spray it, it just smells like straight alcohol. It smells really bad, like rubbing alcohol. But it changes as soon as it hits the air. It changes, and this is such a good scent. It's man, I don't know. It's more of a professional scent, like a scent that you want to wear when you're going out to something nice, really classy. It's not something that you just throw on. But for $9, you can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that. Here's another one. This is one that's another one that's not new to me, but I mean, it's new to me, but it's not new to the community. This came out, I think, last year. This is called 1821 by what's the name of the company? Tobacco Made something. I can't remember the name of it. But you have to order this. And the thing is, I was trying to get it at a discount, but this company is so tight that you almost have to order it from the company. But if you don't order it from the company, you gotta pay the regular retail price. Now, it's not too expensive. It's I think it's like an $80 bottle. You probably can find it on sale for like maybe $75 or something like that. And it was a big buzz going on about this fragrance last year, and it got sold out. You know, so when I was able to pick it up again, I was like, all right, fine. Let me go ahead and get it and see what it smelled like. And man, I understand why it went on sale, why it sold out so quick. See, I put a little bit of it in it. Oh, and it comes in a recyclable box, no plastic wrapped on it. It's, you know, they're looking out for the ecosystem. But yeah, it's this is another tobacco scent, sweet tobacco, not the same as what was the other one that I was looking at? Oh, the Herot, not the same as that, but it's a very, if Herot's the big brother, this would be the little brother. If you want to put it in the category, it's not as nice and clean as Herot, but it's definitely worth the price. Awesome scent. Oh man, I love it, love it. I'm glad I got it, finally picked it up. Is another one that's new to me, but not new to people. Anybody else? I'm probably the last person to get this one because it's such a popular scent, but it's Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. I like this box it comes in too. It's kind of like a felt, kind of felty kind of box. What is that, velvet? So here's the box bottle. I just got the 50 milliliter, right? Did I get a 50 milliliter? Oh no, that's 75 milliliter. Everybody knows what this smells like. It smells like light blue. It's a very appealing scent. Everybody, you can't really go wrong with it. You're not gonna have a whole lot of people that say they don't like it. It's definitely a good summer scent. Yeah, just a fresh summer clean scent. They have the female version too. A couple of people, I smelled this. One of the girls at work wears the female version of it, and every time I smell it, I'm like, golly, that smells so good. And I ask her every day, all the time, not every day, but I always ask her what she wearing. She say the same thing. I'm wearing light blue, but it's a good scent. Here's another one that's new to me, but not new to the community. This is Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultra Male. Now this one has a fancy kind of bottle, so it comes out like that. See, it kind of snips on, and then the bottle sits in here. You snap it out. This one is a very good one too. This one is, you can wear this winter, and here's a little clip that comes off, makes it come off, help it come off, so you won't accidentally get any sprays. It's a really good spray on that one too. It comes out like a mist. Oh my goodness, man, my phone is blowing up. But most people know what this smells like. Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male. Yeah, so it's a this one smells like a lot of tonka bean and sweet. It just smells good. This is a good clubbing scent, but it's also a good scent to wear around the house, wear to work. Yeah. So yeah, that is Ultra Male. Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male. This one is oh yeah, I forgot about this one. This is I think this is one of the newer ones from Armand. It's called Le Parfait. Le Parfait. Now, who did I hear about this one from? I heard about it from somebody, and then I heard about it. I forgot the guy's name. Oh man, I wish I could give this guy credit. But I heard from somebody maybe about a year ago. And then I could never find it. So then recently, I would say maybe in about last 2 or 3 months, I heard Cuba say something about it, and he hit it right on the nose. It's a blend. It's like a blend, a mixture of um, Creed Aventus mixed with Green Irish Tweed. Now, both of those fragrances are some of my favorite fragrances. I would say Green Irish Tweed is more so my favorite fragrance than Aventus. Aventus, yeah, it's good. I like when I get compliments on it, but it's not. If I had to pick one of the two, I would pick Green Irish Tweed. And yeah, that's what this is. Oh my goodness. It's a mixture of both of those two fragrances. So if you like either one of them, you would like this one. All right, let me get now a piece of candy cane. So, and the top coat, you know, has a magnetic top. So they made it a little bit fancy, but Armand, this was not too expensive either. I think this was maybe about $20 or something like that. Wasn't too expensive. So you get an expensive scent, actually 2 expensive scents for a very reasonable price. This one, ooh, this is another one. Now this one, I heard about this one from oh man, what's the guy's name that he just changed his name? Man, I wish I remembered his name, but I can't remember right now. But this is Azaro Pour Homme, and this one is called Nighttime. All right, and this one's supposed to have a strange note in it. I can't remember what the note was, but it's such it was a strange note to the point I don't think it's in any other fragrance that I have. And remember what I was saying about the Deranged? This one? Now I said that it's not a scent that you would smell like anything else. This is another one. This one doesn't smell like anything else, close to anything else that's in my category, close to anything else that I've smelled before. It almost smells like that opening. It almost smells like a old clementine. You know, the clementine, the little oranges or whatever they call fruits, but they call clementine. It smells a little bit like an old one. You know when it gets old and the skin gets thin and it's hard to peel, and it kind of gives off that that hard orangey scent. It smells like that, and it wears very well. It projects pretty good. It's a little bit daring, but it's not put offish, if you know what I mean. So it's a summer scent. It's pretty good. I like it. It's one of those scents, like I said, doesn't smell like anything else. If you get those days where you want to put on something that doesn't smell like anything else, that would be one of the ones. All right, folks. Wait. Oh, my goodness. All right. Coming down to the last two. Last two. And these are bangers also. First one is, this is not new fragrance, but it's been hard for me to find it. This is another Amar fragrance called Craze. And I remember it being a big buzz last year, but I could never find it. You know? Oh, and this box comes out like that. Pretty nice little box. And everybody says it's supposed to be a clone of Parfums de Mali Pegasus. So, smells good, man. So, since I wasn't sure how Pegasus smelled, I went and got a sample. I got the little Parfums Tamale sample pack with, I think it's like 6 fragrances in it. And I sprayed it. And I sprayed this. Exact same thing. Exact same thing. Actually, I think, if I'm not sure, but I think this one actually lasts longer than the Pegasus one. But man, it's a. Some people say it's a fresh, fruity kind of scent. I don't get fresh and fruity from it. I get clean, but not necessarily fresh. And this one, some people say you can wear it as a summer scent. I don't really see that. Maybe a summer night, more so for spring and fall, I would say. This will probably work really, really, really well around the fall time. Just my opinion. But anyway, like I said, these are just unboxings. It's not it's not a review right now. I haven't had a lot of time to spend with any of these fragrances except for the Ultramel, the Pegasus, and what else? Those are the 2 that I spent the most time with. Of course, I spent some time with the Insurrection and some time with the Oud, the Prairie Ellis. But most of them I haven't spent a whole lot of time with. Oh, and I take that back. The Hollister, the Amber. Yeah, I like that one. Now, okay, this is the last one. Seen this box before. This was hot last year. My dude, Bottom Notes. I saw this first from him. But he stopped making videos and then he just came back recently. So I'm glad he did. Welcome back, bro. We missed you. So he said this was a nice presentation. And it is. Look at this. It's a wood box. And it's magnetic. So it locks into place. Oh, I didn't tell you the name of it. It's La Wakuwam. Yeah, La Wakuwam. From Rasasi. And this is supposed to be a knockoff or a clone of Tom Ford's Tuscan Leather. I have another one that's supposed to be a clone of Tuscan Leather. What is it called? I think it's called Arab Tradition. And it smells good, but to me it smells sweeter on the beginning than the Tom Ford Tuscan Leather. And this one to me smells more leathery on the beginning and then the Tuscan Leather. And this one to me seems more wearable than Tuscan Leather. So, oh my goodness. That leather is whew, so sexy and so smooth. I love it. And then it has some sweetness in the background, like maybe some raspberry or something, or strawberry. But yeah, beautiful scent. So, all right, if you made it, thank you. If you didn't, I can understand. This probably was a long video, but that's been my winter haul for 2017, 2018. I got a couple more videos coming out. Like I said, some of these I've been using. I just put them back in the box to do the unboxing for you guys. And I've been using them for the wintertime because it's wintertime here, like I said. But I'll do my favorite ones for the winter time too. How about that? All right. But anyway, it's been your boy Will with the Will Report. Thanks for stopping past, spending a little time with your boy. I'll catch you on the next one around. Peace.